Okay, so what we're going to do today is you've got to let me know what you want to do. Okay, just a few things about myself. I come from a very small town. My dad was Italian. He had his grapes and he had his vegetables, and that's all he knew about sport. So where I played rugby league most of my life, from 8 to 16. I played second grade cricket. I won a golf championship when I was 14, and I played Aussie rules, and I played all sports. When I was 16, I went over and watched the local fourth grade rugby team, the Queanbeyan Whites. After the game, I asked the coach, do you need a fullback? And I started. 3 years later, I played for the Wallabies. If in this era now, if I did the same, I would never play for the Wallabies. The game is different. They're looking for different things. You've defended for 14 phases, you get the ball and you kick it back to them. If you haven't got this, you can't win. So when you have it, you do something with it. That's very, very important. And the problem is at the higher level, it's about tactics. Australia did very poorly at the Rugby World Cup. We played Fiji. The number 10 who came on with 10 minutes ago, called Ben Donaldson, who's a very good player, played at Randwick, where I played, where the Ellers and all the players played. His father told me that he noticed that the Fijian 13 was very slow and he wanted to do a couple of moves attacking him. But when he gave the ball to Karevi, number 12, he wouldn't pass it. And the problem was, Karevi played in Japan. Donaldson plays in Australia. They don't actually have a combination. See what happens when you bring people on that don't know each other? You don't trust each other. Anyway, so I don't know if you watched the game, but in the last 10 minutes it was a kicking competition. Because the coach told the players, kick the ball to them, hopefully they'll make a mistake. That's why we lost. When you get the ball, you've got to back yourself. It's hard, but that's why if you do the simple basic skills, the game's easy under pressure. And that's all we do. That's all we ever did was simple skills, but then you ramp it up, you try different things. The most important thing was, how many schoolboy coaches? Are you schoolboy or club coaches? Who's schoolboy coaches? All school, right. The most important thing to a kid, if you see him do something and it doesn't work, you go up to him and say, mate, that's great, I'm glad you tried. There's another way, I want you to find out. If you go to him and say, do not do that again, he'll never try. Okay? Remember, we are in the entertaining business, correct? We want people to come and watch. As soon as you stop someone for trying, the entertainment's gone. You know, and that's the important thing you got to understand. That's why we do simple things. You've got to encourage the players to be powerful.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Ball in front. Not hard, not a race. Not a race. Talk. No. Okay. Stop there. Right. This is not very good if you're not talking. Okay. This is the rule, which I do for every kid. If you do not talk or call for the ball, everyone's doing 20 push-ups. The record's 80. So if you want to do a fitness session, we can do that. All you got to do is say yes. Okay, it's not difficult, is it? Because if you tell the kids to do it, they'll learn. If you don't tell them and force it, they won't call for the ball. Right, you're the same. You don't call for the ball. Stop there.
Yes, yes.
Amalia, yes.
Yes. Yes, yes.